Do you remember when small things used to feel exciting? A message, a new idea, a quiet morning, a simple plan, something to look forward to. But now, everything feels flat. Not bad, just empty. Like life lost its color. And the strange part is, you don't know when it happened. You still do the same things. You still move through your days. But the feeling is gone. The spark, the curiosity, the excitement. And slowly, you start wondering if something inside you changed. Because when nothing excites you anymore, life begins to feel heavy, even when nothing's wrong. There's a kind of sadness that doesn't feel like sadness. It feels like indifference, like emotional distance, like watching your life instead of living it. And many people live there without realizing it, not because they want to, but because they adapted to it. At first, you think you're just tired, maybe stressed, maybe burned out. But then weeks pass, months pass, and nothing changes. The things that once made you feel alive don't reach you anymore. Music feels quieter, conversations feel flatter, dreams feel further away, and even good moments feel temporary, like they never fully land. This feeling is difficult to explain because from the outside, your life may look normal. You're functioning, working, talking, showing up. But inside, you feel disconnected. And that disconnection changes everything because excitement is not just emotion. It's a sign of aliveness, a sign that something in you is connected to the present, to possibility, to meaning. And when excitement disappears, it often means something deeper has gone quiet. Sometimes this happens because of overstimulation. Your brain has consumed too much scrolling, too much content, too much noise, too much fast pleasure. And when your nervous system is flooded for too long, normal life starts feeling dull because real life moves slower and the brain becomes impatient. What used to feel enough now feels small. This is one reason, but not the only one. Sometimes excitement disappears because you're emotionally exhausted, not physically, emotionally, carrying too much, thinking too much, holding too much inside. When your mind has been in survival mode for too long, it stops reaching for joy. It focuses only on getting through the day, and surviving is not the same as living. Another painful truth. Sometimes nothing feels exciting because you've become disconnected from yourself. You're living, but not your life. Following routines, meeting expectations, doing what makes sense, but not what feels true. And over time, this creates emptiness, because the soul recognizes when it's absent, even if the mind doesn't. This is why many people feel bored when they are actually disconnected. Boredom is not always about the world. Sometimes it's about the distance between you and yourself. And that distance grows quietly, one ignored feeling at a time, one delayed truth at a time, one compromise at a time. Until one day, life feels far away. And maybe the hardest part is this. You start believing this is who you are now. Someone numb, someone flat, someone who just doesn't feel much anymore. But that's rarely true. More often, your system is protecting you. Numbness is not always emptiness. Sometimes it is a paused feeling, waiting for safety, waiting for rest, waiting for honesty, waiting for you to slow down enough to hear yourself again. And that's where things begin to change, not through chasing excitement, but through rebuilding connection, slowing down, reducing noise, feeling again. Even the uncomfortable things, because you cannot selectively numb. If you shut down pain, you often shut down joy too. That's the hidden cost. So the work is not finding excitement. It's becoming available for life again. Present, open, aware. And this begins in small ways. Walking without your phone, sitting in silence, listening to music fully, talking honestly, resting deeply, paying attention again. These things seem simple, but simplicity brings feeling back, and feeling brings color back. Maybe not all at once, but enough. Enough to remind you that life is still here, and so are you. So if nothing feels exciting right now, don't assume you're broken. Maybe you're overloaded. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you've been surviving too long. But the spark is not gone. It's just buried. And buried things can return, slowly, quietly, when you return to yourself.